Hello and thanks for joining me for some more Project Zomboid Build 42 with our guy Gazza, or Garry Little, starting our 57th day. We are currently just up north of the Irvington Speedway in this house here. We started off over here in Echo Creek, made our way up along here to Ekron, and now we're making our way to Irvington, but I want to try and clear out the speedway and check out what's going on in there. Spent a few days in there so far trying to clear that out, and if you are just joining me for the first time, there will be a playlist a link to the playlist in the description below, with episode 0 going over my character build and the sandbox settings for this run. Okay, let's drop some stuff off. Let's have a look in here. Find the kitchen. Wait, there's a kitchen there. Okay. Alright. Let's pop that in there. Okay. Let's just check our stuff. Alright, shirt's fine. Alright. Gonna shove all that stuff in there for the moment. And what food do I have on me? None really. What's in here? Fish. Alright. Let's make up a quick salad. Bit of vegetable. Bit of mushroom. Bit of radish. That's the rest of that carrot. Bit more fish. Some herbs. Okay. Do I have another bowl? Don't think I do. Nope. Alright. We do have a cooked roast in there. We'll take that with us. Okay. So, let's get back on the road. And I did have a can of gas in the back here, so we topped up the tank. So I think we're on half a tank now. We do have a spare short bat there. We'll grab that. Alright, let's get back to the speedway. Should check our health here, we're fine. Alright. Whoops. Spent a number of days coming down here, and there's always been a few extra zombies out here walking around. But I think we're finally making a little bit of progress towards getting in here. Alright, let's pop the car up here. I will cut the engine, seeing as we are sort of running a little bit low on gas, until we find a gas station down here. Alright, so I think while it's still early in the morning, we'll try and check out the rest of the interior while we've got daylight. Alright, so I think, did we go in there? I don't know if we went in there or not. Okay, we checked out this office area. Haven't been upstairs. What sort of stuff is in here? A few books. Got some tools here. Nothing really that interesting. So I'm not too worried about looting a lot. See, our car and trailer are full. Till we find somewhere where we're going to actually set up a permanent base. We're just going to have a quick look. Rotten buns. We'll take some sauce though. And some oil. Alright. It does seem pretty quiet in here finally. Let's take a look through here. Okay, that goes upstairs. Do here. I do hear a zombie moaning. Alright, there's some computers here we could disassemble later on for some some electrical experience. Yeah, we got a couple wandering in from out the back there. It's a little bit dark back here. Alright, not much of interest in there. have a quick look back here. We'll take maggots. Whoops. Alright. Let's bring these guys outside. There's a little bit of a crowd down this way. Let's have another Spiffo worker. Alright, we got a few down here. Alright, take care of these guys. Okay. Still a couple more coming out. Another Spiffo worker. Must be a decent size. Wait. It's got to be a Spiffo's in here somewhere. Alright. We're a little bit short of breath. Let's just wander up here a little bit. We'll hop in a car. Have a bit of a rest in here for a minute. Suppose we'll read that. Kentucky, Rosewood. All right. Come on. The occasional one-hit kills with our short bat. Let's pop that back in our bag. All right. A little bit hungry. Let's have have a little bit of this roast here. Pop that away. Alright. So we've been in that bit. Let's have a look in here. Keys. Lighter. All right, let's take a look in here. Flashlight out. Are you alone? No, there's a couple in here. Okay. All this food's going to be rotten. Mustard, though. Way. A chainmail glove. Alright. It's only a left one. Alright. I don't think there's going to be much more in that kitchen that I'm too fussed about at the moment. Let's pop that away. Let's pop that in there. Yeah, if we wear that, we'll only have one hand covered, I believe. Alright, we've got stairs up there. Let's have a look down this way. Okay, we do have Zeds coming down the stairs. Okay, this looks like Spiffos. That looks a bit crowded in there. Alright. Let's have ourselves a smoke. It's getting a bit crowded out here too. Let's get out in the open where we can fight properly. Why are you not smoking your smoke? Whoops, swing and a miss. All right. That is definitely one busy Spiffos. I think we must have killed about 10 Spiffo workers so far. So I've not seen an actual Spiffo suit though. Why are you at the Speedway in your bathrobe? Alright, a little bit out of breath. Got a few meandering about down there still. Car keys on the ground here. Alright, just going to stand here for a minute while these guys come to me. Get a little bit of our breath back. A few more are congregating, so might go for a bit of a walk and a sit down in a minute. Wait, why can't I hit that guy? Okay, this guy is just lucky. Whoops. Alright, you look like a ranger. Do you have anything on you? Nope. Okay, we've still got a couple here. Get too exerted though. Alright, yeah, there's a little bit of a crowd. So we'll go get a little bit of distance on them. We'll have a sit down for a minute and get our breath back. There are a couple wandering around up in the fields up here. Still got a couple following. Should be able to lose one or two of them just by getting distance on them. Not getting the one hit kills when we're exerted. What's that turtleneck like? That is in decent condition. We'll take that. Alright, looks like we're alone for a little bit. Let's have a seat. Those guys are just going to wander down there for a minute. Okay. Let's pop those in there. Alright, let's read a little bit of our book for a minute. And the Moodle's gone. We'll give him until 10 past. Alright, that'll do. Pop that back away. Deal with this group. We did cut the engine today on the car, so shouldn't be too many hanging around the car. I don't know if it's better to leave it running because it does distract them a little bit, but I've got no idea how many Zeds are still in the Speedway. They seem to be pretty endless so far. Now let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, I think we've killed a good 5, 6, maybe even 700 out of there, out of the Speedway so far. So I don't know how many it normally has in there, but we barely breached the front gates. And we just broke a bat. Okay. Let's grab our spare. We'll equip that primary. So we've got 1 equipped and 2 in our belt. Let's get rid of this little group down here. So, thought we were making progress last time when we actually got inside the gate, but a stack more out here. Okay, anything in the bag? Not much. Alright, still got a Z over here. Okay. Little group over this way. Another car key on the ground there. Out of breath again already. And that one wasn't dead. Getting a little hungry. Alright, let's eat a bit more of this roast here. Drag these guys across the road. Alright, that guy's going to stay there. This one's going to keep following for a little bit. Take care of this one. We'll have another sit down for a minute. All right, coast looks clear. Let's take a seat. Read a couple more pages. Okay, the moodle's gone. We'll give him another 10 minutes there. All right, that ought to do. Let's clear out these guys. This one's going to come to me. Okay. Another one in the car park down here. All right. More keys on the ground over here. Let's grab those. All right, still see a few more inside that are about to come out. There's a little bit of a crowd back there. Yep, still rolling on in. Wait. No, you don't. And they're still rolling on in. Another Spiffo guy. definitely have high exertion. Need a smoke. Is there more keys up here? Grab those. A lot of car keys here. There's another one there. Alright, we'll walk up this way. Make sure the car's clear. So I don't know if the gate down there is still going to be pretty clear or not. Still got an upstairs to do along here too. Alright, let's hop in this car for a minute. So we should be able to read while we're in the car. Car does provide light. Just get my breath back. Moodle's gone. Give him another 10 minutes. Alright, that'll do it. Pop that in there. Let's have a look. We'll have a quick peek in the gate. See how bad it is in here. It's not too bad. Alright, so I think we are making some progress. I don't know how many of those guys that we killed were originally inside, or how many have come from further back. But we'll head home. Whoops. Okay, let's just take care of this one. That killed him. Okay. There's another turtleneck in good condition too. Let's see if we can fit the turtlenecks in there. Let's pop that in there. The lighter. Let's pop those in there. Ciggies. Cigar. Alright. The rest can go in our temporary kitchen. Oh, come on. So there's quite a few car keys that we picked up, so probably be able to replace this van with one of the vehicles at the speedway there. Yeah, don't really want to reverse because of the reverse beepers. Okay. All right. Inside. Pretty sure we've cleared that. Yep. Okay. A little hungry again. So let's have another quarter of that roast. Pop that back in our bag. We will have a quick smoke before bed. Whoops, do you not smoke it? Why are you not smoking? Okay. Have a snooze. That should bring us into the end of the 57th day, start of our 58th. That is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.